Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the third set of Bye Baby versus Bye Hero. Here it's gonna be on Eye of the Storm, and whoever wins this game gets the privilege to play and likely get annihilated, slaughtered, pwned by Jaedong, and that's about it. They just get to become cannon fodder. That's what the winner of this game gets to become cannon fodder for Jaedong. And this looks awfully familiar. This map looks awfully familiar. Oh yeah, that's right. Eye of the Storm and Fighting Spirit have the same. They look really similar here at the start spots because they have the exact same start spots, only they're flipped. For a second there, I thought I clicked on the second set, but they're in the same start spots here at the top right and the top left. Only they've switched. So Terran Baby's at the top right, and Hero Zerg is at the top left. I threw me in for a little bit of a loop there, as the initial starting points are so similar on both maps. And this is another one of those maps. It's very similar to Fighting Spirit in terms of its map layout. Well, kind of. They're pretty much corner spawn points, and you've got a pretty easy to defend natural expansion. There's a narrow choke from your main to your natural instead of a ramp, and then there's still 12 bases on the board. 3 and 9 have gas. 12 and 6 do not. All 4 mains are in the corners with the natural expansion. So no ramps as heavy in this. Instead, right outside of your natural, there's a big, broad staging zone, and then there's a ramp heading from your staging zone into the middle of the map. And that ramp is really good to defend, really easy for Terrans, especially just a couple of tanks and some medic marine can really hold that really easily. And Zergs can do it pretty easily as well with some lurkers on top of that ramp. So pretty easily defendable spot. Both these players, after they take that, we'll see if either of them decides to go for that 12 o'clock position. That would be a very aggressive move because between the 12 o'clock position and both naturals, there's really no ramps. There's a narrow corridor that kind of loops from the natural along the top of the map and then back over to the other side. And that could be an avenue for stimmed Marines to get to that 12 o'clock position really quickly, or speed upgraded Zerglings would also be able to get there very, very quickly. So in either case, taking that 12 o'clock position for either player would be very, very aggressive, very, very audacious play. It looks like we have an overpull coming up here with gas for Hero, and Baby looks like he's just going to play very standard, going 1 racks. Probably going to get 1 racks right into CC. Other than that, pretty standard play. I'm really curious to see if either player decides to go for that 12 o'clock position. This is one of those maps where it's just going to be hard to defend. But we will see, or if they decide to go for the 3 and the 9, because they have gas expansion, so I'm sure both players want gas. But you know, if Terran takes that 12 o'clock position, you can start getting, you could kind of see how dropship play and science vessels and tanks could really start pounding Hero. So that's I really think that's something to watch out for if this game heads into maybe the mid game. If Terran gets to the point where he wants to take a 3rd or a 4th base, I think that's something to watch out for. If it gets to that point. Of course, if it doesn't, then, you know, well, it's not going to become an issue if the game ends a little bit earlier. But something to look for. And it looks like the first Zerglings are out as the command center is made. We got a few Marines already out, so this should be in fine shape here to defend. And the Zerglings don't even look like they're going to be aggressive, just trying to hold off. And this is going to be 2-hatch Lurker. Super lame-o. Yay, I almost want to stop commentating already. Who wants to watch 2-hatch Lurker again? Woo, we've got 2-hatch Lurker. Woo! I wonder what's gonna happen. I wonder. My guess is that Hero's gonna let Baby see it, either by letting an SCV in, or because Terran produces something called a ComSat scanner and sees it. You know, one of those crazy buildings that's never really produced TVZ. And you're gonna see that Hydra's Den, which is really strategically positioned so that if the scan goes off at the main, it doesn't see the Hydra's Den really easy. This is why 2-hatch Lurker is great. And then we're going to see a couple extra bunkers thrown up at the natural expansion. And then Lurkers don't do anything, and because you're so economically behind, you have to go for it and try and push in those bunkers, and then you get pwned. And yeah, that's just my prediction. Just to guess. And if you don't push in there, you're, like I said, you're so economically behind that you're just delaying your own death. This is essentially what you're doing. Or you're hoping that you can get stop Lurkers and some lucky Lurker shots, or I don't know. Really dumb build. But we got an academy coming up here. The second racks is almost done, and then we'll see some scanners pretty soon. And before layer is even finished, before layer is even finished, we'll probably actually see comms that go. Oh, never mind. Before lurkers I don't know. Maybe he'll get lurkers out in time. I don't know. I just hate this build. I just really, really hate this build. We might see lurkers out before scanner comes up, but I'm surprised to see that Baby hasn't posted an SCV outside of Hero's base to kind of see these lurkers. So maybe just Baby Hero can get away with it, because maybe not getting scouted out here at all. Oh no, there's a second bunker, so he does see this. He knows that this is coming. So a second bunker is coming up here for Baby, and if necessary, he can get a third up as well, and he'll be fine, good to go. And yeah, comsats are almost up. We see one is complete. Scan should go down at the main, or the natural. One of them. No scans. 2 bunkers are up though, and 2 bunkers is maybe enough. Maybe he needs a third. We got a missile turret coming up as well for some static observation, which is going to be nice. Will the lurkers be able to get in here before the turret? I don't know if they're going to push in here. We'll see. And yes, they are going to push in here before the turret is completed. And I'm going to do some damage to these bunkers, and the missile turret is almost complete. The missile turret is up, but unfortunately the bunker can't range those lurkers quite yet. So this is some harassment being done by these 4 lurkers and trying to take down these buildings. And a lot of lings actually have been brought in as well. So this isn't there is going to be an opportunity here for here to take this, and that Academy is researching range. Probably, so that way the bunker can reach those lurkers, and he needs to repair that bunker. It looked like Baby almost forgot about that bunker for a moment and almost allowed that bunker to die. That was almost really, really bad. But as soon as range gets upgraded, that bunker should be able to start hitting those lurkers. I think that's what they're. I think that they will be able to, and they unburrowed and then burrowed again. Oh, probably to get the. That's funny by Hero, letting the bunker finish repairing to see if Baby would remember to start repairing it again. That's pretty funny. Trying to get into Baby's head here. That Academy's still researching. What are you researching? How are you not done yet with range? Not producing any more SCVs, just repairing and produce. There you go. Range has finished. So now Hero sucks, because now what do you do? 2-hatch hive. Oh, this is great. 2-hatch hive. This game is just awesome. I'm getting really angry. This is really dumb. And we got some lurkers gonna try and shoot across the wall. That's kind of cute. Gonna try and shoot across the wall into these medic marine group, which is kind of cute. Actually are gonna be able to take down this turret. We got a factory coming up as well. So finally we'll see some upper level tech from Baby as well. But Hero's got a contain down. But there's 3 bunkers there, and that's just that's a lot of bunkerage. It's a lot of bunkering down, and that's going to be tough to break anytime soon. We got a lot of lurkers still morphing in the middle of the map for Hero. Hive has been completed, and we got a defiler mound coming up, so he's going to try and get a defiler out.